Found some stray chickens way up here. Crazy chickens all over the place. We get some bush hogging down today. Got a lot of stuff to do, but I gotta tackle this first. This is something I've been needing to do for a while here because that stuff's getting out of control. Trying to get one more season out of old bush hog Bertha here, but it does the job. It looks rough. I need to rebuild the deck on this thing, get it kind of spiffed up a little bit. A little bit of work, probably the running gear works. A little bit of work to it, and I could probably get it running pretty good, but we're gonna try to get another season out of it anyway. We've got a whole lot of bush hogging to do. Yeah, this stuff has gotten super tall here. I know the camera doesn't really do it justice, but it's tall. Well, I got most of it done. I got the field done anyway. All I got is this one little spot right here, and that's where I burn slabs. There's a lot of slabs still in there. Once I get some rain, I'll be able to burn it. But I cannot burn it right now. We'll have a huge fire out here. It is super dry right now. I don't know if you can tell from the dust. This is where the bush hog was sitting. Look at that. I knew there was a chicken underneath there the other day. I moved it and the chicken come flying out, raising Cain. So yeah, she's been in there laying eggs. There's quite a few chickens in that field up there too. I run them all off, but they're on their way home now. See you in the morning. Well, back at it today. Had to grab my little magnetic mount so I can make a little video for you guys. But I'm bush hogging more of the property around here. I gotta get all through the woods out here now, and hopefully make it down to the pond today. Get to the back of the property some and clean some of that up. But let's get to work. gonna need that. Dang, I about lost the thing. Try to keep it in here, but it wants to fall out. Look at that tree over there. Like Mason's been down here shooting clay pigeons. I guess Mason's been back here target practicing. These little clay targets are everywhere back here. I think maybe he needs to get better at aiming, because there's a lot of them that are like not even touched or broken. The ones I do see broken on the ground are the ones that broke from hitting the ground. But yeah, these things are everywhere. Yeah, look at that. Crazy. Looking a lot better around here. It's really grown up quite a bit lately. But yeah, this is, I don't remember this ground being so rough. I had all this stuff graded out just as nice and smooth. That's been several years ago. Now it's super rough. I don't know if it's just water has been running through here and creating little trenches or what, but boy, this stuff is rough. Got some of the prettiest poplar trees back here. That thing is huge. Pines right there, super tall, big, giant money pines. Super tall, look at that. Probably 150 foot tall right there. I'd say that base is probably 24 inches. Don't look like it from here, but look at that. Super straight, tall. Good lumber trees right there. That one's huge. I try to avoid cutting any pines back here on our property unless they have bugs or something in them or top starting to rot out. If I know they're about to die, I'm going to take them down and get some lumber out of them. But let me tell you, the pines back here, this is some of the prettiest pine lumber I've ever seen. I've never gotten pine from any customer or anybody just as pretty as the stuff that's back here. Absolutely zero knots, beautiful tight grain lumber. But these are not your hybrid lobollies they plant now either. These are good quality trees here. All right, I think I'm done bush hogging for today. I need to check the fuel. I don't think I have much fuel in there. I think I put 5 gallons in there in the spring I was gonna plow with, and I hadn't used a tractor since. I think I'm gonna run up and grab the Bobcat. And there's that big oak tree way in the back. I don't know if you saw it on the videotape when I was going back, bush hogging that little road, but that tree is still laying across that road. I need to get that log out of the way. I hope I can pick it up. It's a pretty big, heavy log. But let's go do that now. Well, it's a good thing I called a quits on the tractor when I did. On the way up the hill, that thing started running out of fuel on me. I did make it up to the house though. We'll go get on the Bobcat and go try to get this oak log. It's a pretty heavy log, pretty big log. Initially, I think I was gonna try to skid it with the tractor, but I think we can pick it up with the Bobcat. We're gonna try anyway. It's quite a ways back there. It's gonna take me a while to get there in this Bobcat, so I'll probably time lapse that as well. Hopefully we don't have any issues dragging that thing up here. I'll give you all the over the shoulder camera look on my little magnetic thing. Yeah, it's a super nice day today. The breeze, the wind feels so nice. It cooled down a little bit today. We got a little bit of wind, so that wind's really cooling things off. It feels super nice. I'm not really doing much down here at the sawmill. I figure since it is cooled off a little bit, I will do a little bit of bush hogging and cleaning up around here. I also got to get down here and clean up the sawmill area. I got to move the sawmill. I got to get it cleaned up. I did order some new parts for the sawmill just because all the little broke things that are on it here and there, I need to go ahead and fix and replace. But if you do follow our channel and you see our community post, you'll see I did post that we are getting a new sawmill, and it should be here tomorrow, today or tomorrow. I think it's gonna be tomorrow though, but that's pretty exciting. We gotta get it all cleaned up down here so we can get everything moved into place. And I got a lot of rearranging to do because it's gonna be a huge upgrade to the sawmill. and we got to get everything laid out perfectly so it all works well. I'm excited for that. Can't wait to show you that. I'm not telling you what it is yet. That's going to be a surprise. All that's coming up. We got a lot of sawmilling to do coming up soon, and yeah, follow me along. We're about to go get this oak log, and we'll see what else we get into today. Other than that, enjoy the show. Yeah, here's what we're looking at right here. That's a pretty big log. It's cut in half. That's a pretty big side though. I'm gonna try to move some of this stuff right here to this top. That's pretty heavy too. That's my firewood. I may try to pick that up and take it out to the opening and clearing out there, so it's easier to get to when I get ready to cut it up for firewood this year. Yeah, it's pretty big. Big old white oak. That thing was huge. Let's see if we can't move this stuff. Show you what I got going on right now. So I know you can't, I don't know if you can see that stick just came through my foot. The stick just came all the way through. Oh. Insane. You gotta be careful, these sticks will find their way. Side of a cab sometimes don't mean you're always safe. Stuff can come through the side or find little holes to come through. It's crazy. Cedar right there. I'm gonna take all that down to the mill and get it stacked up with other cedar that's down there. But it's more than this right here. There's more over there and more in the back. But I'm gonna get all these things eventually and take them all down to the sawmill once I get it situated. Quite a bit bigger than the rest of the white oaks over there. I got a bunch of big ones over there too though. Yeah, some stuff I'll never be able to pick up. Well, this camera stand is dirty, but I'm glad I found it. It was buried in dirt, but glad I found it. So I finally got that big white oak up here. I've been meaning to get that thing for a couple of years now and just hadn't done it. But I finally got that moved. So my little road around the back of the property is completely clear now. I can get around there now, and I'll be able to get around there to get my firewood for the winter. So I'm excited about that. And I got that field bush hog, excited about that. I got the back of the property, some of that bush hog, not all of it, but I did get a good bit of it. I got all my little roads and everything cleaned up. I guess all I got to do now is get the bucket on the Bobcat, move this sawmill, move some of this stuff around here, and start cleaning this whole area up out here. So that's going to be pretty time consuming because I got to move this tent, I gotta move everything. Gotta move the edger, get everything out of the way, rearrange some of the lumber over there, get some of the stuff stacked back up, and probably rearrange some logs. But I gotta make some room down here. I don't know how much rearranging I'm gonna get done today, but I'm gonna try to do what I can. Because like I said, the new mill's on the way. It's a lot bigger than this mill. It's a lot longer than this mill. I'm gonna need more room, and I'm gonna still have to have room for this mill right here and an edger. So I gotta set everything up where everything flows. I want everything to flow. But we'll get more into that when we get that mill here and get ready to go. I can't wait. I'm super excited about that. It's been a very long time coming, and the time is finally here. So the wait is almost over. Tomorrow, the new mill arrives. I appreciate you watching today. If you enjoyed this video, I know it wasn't much. Just following us around, doing a normal thing. Technically, it wasn't a normal thing because bush hogging is not my normal thing. But I hope you enjoyed this content. If you want to see more of me running around doing seasonal chores or weekly chores of the farm out here, put it in the comments, let me know. Also, if you're curious what kind of meal, or you think you know what kind of meal I'm getting, put that in the comments. I want to hear what you think I'm getting, because that's going to be a surprise. But as always, I appreciate you joining and watching this video. If you hadn't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you're notified when new videos come out, and hit that hype. I think that hype helps out. I don't know, but hit it. Go hype this video if you don't mind. We'll see you on the next one.